up, y'all? It's your boy Statue back yet again for another update on the 1977 Cadillac Hearse here. I know in my last video I said I was gonna do weekly uploads, but to be honest, I just been lazy, haven't really did much, and I'm probably gonna start doing monthly updates. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into this, and I'll show you what's been going on and what I've been up to. Done a couple of things so far. The radiator wasn't in the last video. It's actually in now. I'm using the radiator out of the 77 Cadillac. Has hoses in the same spot, and the tranny lines I'm gonna run. It's almost the same radiator, just has a a cap, and it actually fits this car, so I decided to go with the one that fits this car. The hoses are the hoses off of the Suburban motor, the pickup, Chevy pickup, the ones that go with the 5.3 here. So those were able to be used without cutting anything. I did have to notch the frame to get the bottom hose to fit, and I also notched the frame for the AC. I think I might have talked about that in the last video. But I got the shift linkage here connected to the steering column shifter. I was able to find a video on YouTube, someone who did it. It's real simple. Use the same linkage from the Cadillac car here, and basically just use the same. Just bolts right up. Just have to adjust it a little bit because it's in a different position. Also put on the throttle cable. It's actually hooked up right now. I was gonna try to modify the stock cable, but I just decided to go with the locker cable because it's universal. I made this little bracket for the rear that holds it in place, and works pretty good. Seems like it works pretty good. I haven't started the car yet or anything. I still got to put fluids in it and do a couple of different things. I know last video I talked about mounting my computer. I actually mounted it. It's actually behind the fender here. I don't know if you can see that. Probably won't do good justice, but it's in there in between the fender and the front of the firewall here. But that's where that's gonna go. I'm gonna put my wiring here, clean it up. This is for the headlights. Probably running all my other wires through there. Come up here. I still need a battery. I gotta get a battery. I'm thinking about getting a Optima, because if you see here, I don't know if you can see it or not, but the power positive terminal is really close to this. Camera just cut out. Anybody knows anything about the settings on a GoPro? I don't know. This thing's been acting up and dying on me a lot. But as I was saying, the Optima has a top post and side posts, and it has a version with two side posts in the middle, and I'm thinking that's going to be perfect to clear, this battery tray here. See what else I got going on. Hoses are in, AC lines are there. Got them up in the wall. Still need to do the heater lines. I actually have the hoses. I cut them. I just need the fittings for the firewall. They go to this bulkhead, and then I have to, get them, take them in and get them actually crimped and pressed on. But that's that. Need to give me a thing about getting me a K&N air intake. Maybe come over here somewhere. Maybe just over here. I'm not sure yet exactly. Probably somewhere like right here. So I'm thinking I'm gonna run dual batteries eventually, so I might just leave the battery tray here open. Other than that, the fan, I'm actually using a Spall fan, and I'm using the stock shroud from the Cadillac here, and I actually fiberglassed in a metal plate that I could bolt the spall fan to. So it's actually you can remove it and put it back in. It's a plate, you know, like I said, that I fiberglassed into the fan shroud, so hopefully that takes care of that issue. And hopefully that's enough to cool it down. If not, I'm gonna have to take that off and maybe go dual fans, but hopefully this is one of the bigger CFM fans here, so I'm thinking it should be cool. The tranny lines, I was able to use the tranny lines off the Cadillac here, you know, because the radiator has the threads for those tranny lines, and then down at the bottom I just used the little nipples that go from the original tranny and put them on the 4L60E, because this is the 4L60E. You know, I just got new tubes here, make it look nice and clean. That's pretty much it. Still got to try the hood on, haven't did that yet. A couple little things here and there. Got to work on my brakes, brake booster, put that on. But as far as the motor, you know, it's getting there, it's almost there. If anybody has any questions, comments, go ahead and shoot them to me. If you have any advice, I'm open. I get a lot of you know, tips and tricks, and there's a good community of LS swapping on Facebook. The group is LS Swap the World, LS Swap DA World. It's pretty cool. You know, there's knowledgeable people in there, and you get to share your builds and all that. So if you're looking to do something like this, you know, that group is really knowledgeable. And of course, here on YouTube you got all kinds of stuff that you can look up. But that's pretty much it. Hopefully next time I'll have some more things done, and you know, we'll keep in touch and keep on building. And eventually we'll get there, and you guys will get to see me glide down the street in this thing. Anyways, that's that. I'm gonna do one quick swipe around.
Yeah, I'm gonna be out.
Get out, ho. 1, 2, 3, hold it out. You ain't here to turn up, hold it out. If you ain't fucking with us, hold it out. You ain't here to turn up, hold it out. Hold it out. You ain't here to turn up, hold it out. If you ain't fucking with us, hold it out. You ain't here to turn up, hold it out. Hold it out. Ugly ass bitch, turn the fuck up. Stupid ass bitch, turn the fuck up. Pretty ass bitch, turn the fuck up. If you bout it, turn the fuck up.